So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's Section 5 season opener. It's the Hornell Red Raiders versus the Haverling Rams. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from a very windy Maple City Park. Has anyone seen that movie Interstellar where they said eventually the earth is going to be so windy that they can't grow anything on it? Well, that's the way it's been the last few years. It's getting windier and windier, it seems, out, and today's no different as Hornell's on the field warming up. I had to actually tie down some equipment even that never had to do that before. We'll give you the lineups and stuff in just a moment. Got one more piece of equipment that is not working properly here. Always happens the first game of the season. Seems like. Of any season, I guess. Got Ronnie Naska on the PA announcing. Welcome back for him. Have a new head coach for Hornell. That's Joe Flint taking over this year. He's been a long-time coach. He actually is assistant coach on the basketball team. He coached the JVs the last few years, and he's been brought up to fill the void that Jake Kinney left when he left for Houghton University. Good job for him there as an assistant, helping the Houghton squad. There's Pat McHale, longtime assistant coach as well. Also joining the staff this year is Mike Bassage. Everybody remembers Mike Bassage played for Hornell. The last time Hornell went to states, I believe, I could be wrong exactly on that, but they did go to states the year he was a senior, and then he went on to Division I baseball, played for Pittsburgh University. He was a left-handed thrower, all-around great kid, so good to see him on the squad as well. Haverling's out there warming up. We're going to take a quick commercial break because I've got to do one more thing to adjust something here. So we'll be back shortly.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Wait, not in the toilet.
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother. Oh.
Not again.
What did I tell you about playing in the mud?
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, Tabby, what are you doing? What are
We told you never to touch the gun!
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns. Unload, lock, and away from ammo.
Are you still looking for a truck?
Okay, welcome back. Starting a little bit later than usual here. I've seen a professional baseball game and now a high school baseball game in less than 24 hours. I went to the Mets game yesterday. Watched two of the great pitchers of all time play, Yul Darvish for the Padres and Max Scherzer for the Mets. The Mets ended up winning 5-0. Drove home, got it back at 4 o'clock this morning. I had to go down into New Jersey, into Plainfield, drop off one of my good friends, and took off from there. I'm not suggesting that driving that, especially I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and left yesterday to go to the game, so love baseball, love this time of year. Just have one more adjustment to make here. There we go. Look at that. They got the H there on Bath does. Haverling does on the Hornell had that H, same style for years at one time. I like Hornell's uniforms. Got the old style writing on them. Awesome. Welcome everybody from Haverling, or Bath I should say. Around Section 5, around the country. Got people chiming in from South Carolina. New Jersey is on board. The lineups keep blowing away. That's not good. Starting on the mound, I know that for Hornell is Gates Miller. We'll take a look inside Hornell. Jake Ponicello catching. There's Steve Carson. He's helping coaching this year. He's been a long time. Great player for Hornell. A couple of years younger than me. And again, if you're just joining us, there's the new coach for Hornell, Joe Flint.
Number 3, playing shortstop, Zach Musso.
So starting things off, Zach Musso playing short for Haverling.
Number 1, playing second base, Thomas Gage. Number 13, playing first base, Ethan Bratz. Number 11, playing center field, Evan Pendle.
Bratz and Pendle and
Number 12,
Thomas Gage there.
field, Alex Byler.
Alex Byler coming up, number 12. Sager doing the DHing for Haverling. Smith pitching.
Playing right field, number 6, Dylan Wenbaum. And number 5, Eric Carney Hendricks.
Carney Hendricks on.
Now the starting lineup for your Hornell Red Raiders. Leading off, pitching number 17, Gates Miller.
There's Gates.
Center fielder number 7, Wyatt Argentieri. Third baseman number 1, Gennaro Pico.
There goes Wyatt Argentieri. Whoops, where is he? Where'd Wyatt go? There you go. Him and Pico.
Shortstop number 6, Sean Rose.
Ponicello, we talked about him catching.
Number 13, Andy Davis.
Shawnee Rose.
First baseman number 15, Braden Vaughn.
Who else is running out there? Let's see. Andrew Davis. Vaughn playing first.
Charlie Oyer. Playing right field number 22, Dan Barnett.
Charlie Oyer and Barnett, Danny Barnett. Gonna have the national anthem. Hopefully I can keep my
Leading off for the Haverling Rams will be number 3, Zach Musso. Gage Thomas on deck.
So a few warm-up tosses here by Gates Miller, the senior. And number 3, Zach Musso to lead things off. Zach playing shortstop for Haverling.
Again, leading off for Haverling with number 3, Zach Musso. Gage Thomas on deck.
And here we go with the 2023 Hornell Red Raider and Haverling Rams season. Gates throws a ball, 1-0. Also pops one up. Ponacel gives it a glance. Actually does a little bit of hustle over there. Musso, a senior, 5'11". His position is listed at shortstop, second base, and pitcher. Usually everybody on the team's a pitcher when it comes to high school baseball. Two and one to Musso. Another swing. Popped up. Gage Thomas, the freshman, on deck for Haverling. The wind's carrying it. What a catch. Nice catch. Oyer. Concentrating. That's always a tough catch over the head. So good job. Davin.
Ethan Brotts on deck.
One out. Thomas fouls that one off. Thomas, we talked about that. Freshman, listed as infielder, outfielder, and pitcher. Plays it all. Utility man, listed at 5'11", is the freshman. One out. Here, top of the first inning. Again, I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth. Nice pitched. Slow curve that time. Just misses. This wind is something else here today. Thomas steps out of the chute. Where's the pitch clock? It'd be nice to have a... Usually baseball, they pitch quite quickly, but it's tough because... Nice play. Shawnee Rose.
Coming to the plate for Haverling is going to be the first baseman, number 13, Ethan Brotts. Evan Pendle on deck.
Shawnee. Two outs. Ethan Brotts. Brotts, the junior, 6 foot. Junior. So 2 outs if you're just joining us. I don't have the strikes and the men on base graphic like I do on the when I use just the camera system. I'm not sure if I'm going to adjust that or not, how I'm going to do that. It's a couple different systems that I'm using here, so we'll see if I can improve the broadcast as we go along here. 1 and 2 to Bratz. 2 outs. Bottom or top of the first inning. Chopper foul. I'm laughing because of this wind. You can see they got a netting system here, and it's just like I had to tie it or use zip ties on it because it was getting wild here before the game. Oh, that one's in the dirt. 2 and 2. And there's strike 3, Gates. Miller puts Bratz down. I want to thank our advertisers as usual. Today's game is brought to you by Maple City Collision and Auto Repair, the best auto repair body shop in the area. 607-324. 11:55. John Birch, thanks Maple City Collision. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. Thanks Valley Apparel and Designs. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose. 324-1326. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. There's Dr. Joseph McKay. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. Joseph McKay. Stop in or give him a call. Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 382-3052. Thanks, Reggie. Looking to buy or sell a property, give Reggie Gambino a call. Ed's Computers, sales and service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired? It's Ed's Computers in Hornell. Ed's Computers. And the best Italian cuisine around is at the Italian Villa. All your classic Italian favorites. Argenteri family, over 60 years of bringing you the best Italian cuisine in Hornell. And Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico.
Leading off bottom half of first for Hornell Red Raiders will be the pitcher, number 17. Gates Miller.
So Gates Miller to lead things off for Hornell. There's a strike. Nice pitch by Owen Smith, the junior on the mound for Haverling. Got him.
At the plate for the Raiders, number 7, the center fielder, Wyatt Argenteri. Gennaro Pico on deck.
So Wyatt Argenteri up. Two and one to Argenteri. That's high, 3 and 1. Owen Smith delivers. That's a strike, full count. There's one out here in the bottom of the first. Argenteri gets a base hit.
At the plate for Hornell, number 1, the third baseman, Gennaro Pico. Jake Poncello on deck.
So first hit of the game by Hornell. That's Argenteri on first. Gennaro Pico. At the plate, Pico, a junior. His brothers are on the JV team. We're bringing a JV game to you this week. That is tomorrow as Argenteri was that ball caught? So it's a double. No, it wasn't a double. He just, okay, it wasn't caught. I was watching the steal and didn't realize. My fault, Pico. Pico grounded out to first. I think that's what happened. Since I'm watching monitors. So 2 outs here, 1 strike against Poncello. Oh, and 2. Poncello, a senior.
I didn't even eat dinner yet.
You can hear the wind. And I've got some like wind protection for the microphone so you can hear and stuff. It's just still not enough to. 1 and 2 to Poncello. Again, Owen Smith for Haverling on the mound, and gonna have a mound visit. Still a little confusion, I think. Smith just waves him off. Get back there. I got it. I got it all figured out. It's Dante Neely catching. Neely only a freshman. It's not, of course, the first rodeo for Owen Smith either pitching. That's why he says, just go back there, let me pitch. 1 and 2 to Ponticello. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. That ball. Oh. Again, Argenteri on second base for the Raiders. He's out. Got it. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1 inning of play, it's 0-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Okay, welcome back, and Evan Pendle up. Top of the second inning, no score, only 1 hit in the game so far. That was by Wyatt Argenteri of Hornell in the bottom of the first. Nice play.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Alex Byler. Cameron Sager, DH, is on deck.
Hefty swing. That time, Alex Byler. 0-2. Popped back a little bit behind on the fastball. Nice. Ooh, that pitch looked like it was in from here. Two and two after being ahead 0-2 now. 2-2. There's strike three held by Ponticello. Puts the tag on for good measure.
Coming to the plate for Haverling, the designated hitter, number 44, Cameron Sager. Owen Smith is on deck.
The second. It's Cameron Sager, and he drives one back. Sager, the senior, first ball on the roof this year, 6-foot senior. Ooh, that's inside. That hit him? No. I heard you hear a noise a little bit. It sounded like it grazed his jersey, but 1-2. He had to step off, so he's safe, yeah. Oh, he didn't get back in time. I was going to say. Holy moly. This wind. I know I keep complaining, but unless you're here, you have no idea. It is bad out. You can see the dust. And they sprayed the field down beforehand to give it some, like they always do to prevent that, but it's just so windy out. Anyways, 2 down here. Throw back. And he got him! Nice throw. Nice catch. It's hard really to tell from that distance, but oops, I got equipment hanging in the way, blowing in the way here. So this will take us to the bottom of the second. Maybe we should build a dome. I remember the rumor was going around when they actually did build the football stadium over there, or they were planning on building the football stadium because we were the first high school to put in artificial turf in the state. That they were also talking about putting some sort of dome facility in. I guess it was researched. I'm not 100% positive on the whole situation, but obviously that was 30 years ago. Today's game is brought to you by Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Fast, dependable service. They just put a new hot water tank in for me, Giglio's did. And I'm telling you what, talk about even you don't realize, and my other one was exactly 20 years old last month, and just the flow of it is amazing. It seems like you get more water. Obviously, it's a lot hotter and uses less gas. So, thank you, Gilio's Hawaiian Chiropractic Associate, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call Hawaiian Chiropractic. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Smith on the mound. Still here. Bottom of the second.
Number 6, Sean Rose. Andy Davis on deck.
It's like everybody's getting like new uniforms, new logos. I like the classic Ram, the logo they have already. I'm sure they still use that for the school, but I see they have the H. This is shortstop Shawnee Rose, the senior, up. Looks low. It's 2-0. My goodness. You can see the flag. That's how bad it is. It is bad. Owen's hat even flew off. Three and 0 to Rose. I can't imagine he's got the green light here, especially with the wind. I know I keep bringing it up. I apologize, but with how windy it is, I'm sure it's throwing that ball off just a tad. Rose walks.
At the plate for Hornell, number 15, the left fielder, Andy Davis.
Andrew Davis. Davis playing left field. Looks inside, but it caught just the inside corner for strike one. Davis, one of the top skiers for Hornell, lays down a bunt. Oh, and it's overthrown! Davis will head to second, maybe to third. Rose coming around to score. Davis. Yeah, I didn't go back far enough to the replay, but oh, that's what Eric can do for you, unfortunately, for Haverling.
Number 15. First baseman, Braden Vaughn. Gavin Oyer on deck.
So first baseman Braden Vaughn up. And Vaughn gets hit, so Owen Smith having a tough time. Like I said, the wind has got to be an issue. Anything that distracts you like this.
Second baseman, number 33, Gavin Oyer. Charlie Oyer is on deck.
So one run home here on an error. No outs yet. One and one. This is Gavin Oyer, second baseman. No one covering. Oh, there gets out in the outfield. Slow to cover, I guess, that time. When I started to zoom in there, I didn't really see anyone running because I'm looking at a monitor to cover the bases, to cover second base. So another run comes home as Andrew Davis. It's every coach's nightmare when you're giving up bases and runs on errors. That one fouled off. 1-2 now to Oyer. That one lifted. Will the wind carry it? It does. Oyer's looking at second. Slides in safely, beat it by a ton. Good job, Davin. Davin's looking for some let's go, and I don't blame him.
At the plate for the Red Raiders, the designated hitter number 24, Charlie Oyer. Dan Barnett on deck. Takes a minute. All right.
Charlie Oyer up. 1-1. Hornell 3 runs home. Oyer, good pitch by Smith that time. A little off speed. Had Oyer handcuffed that time. 1-2, still nobody out here. 3 runs home. That one's in the dirt. The concession stand here is open for Hornell baseball for the first time. There's actually a Hornell baseball game going on and a girls softball game as well. Hornell playing about 100 yards away from here. At the softball facility. We will be bringing you softball games as Oyer goes down.
Now batting
this year.
Number 17, Gates Miller. Wide arm interior on deck.
That one just out of the reach. No one's looking at home. He's safe. Good base running by Hornell as Oyer. Davin Oyer. Smart running by him. Nice hit by Gates Miller. Miller who grounded out to third base. His first time up, gets a hit his second time. This is Wyatt Argenteri, who had the first hit in this game for Hornell. Oh, 1. That's a shot. That's going to go up against the fence. I thought it was going to go up against the fence, and it did. Around comes Miller. And Argenteri safe in with a triple. Yeah, that ball went right up against the fence. Finally, it rolled. That's a chopper. See if we cover the plate. And good play.
Coming to the plate for the Red Raiders will be the catcher, number 11, Jake Poncello. Sean Rose on deck.
Another run's going to go home. I didn't see if it was a wild ball or a pass ball, or wild pitch or pass ball, but either way, it's a score. Hornell putting up a 6 spot here so far in the bottom of the second. Poncello takes a chop at it. Lay off the high ones, kid. Classic line from A League of Their Own. Two outs here. 2-2 to Poncello. Smith on the mound here. That one fouled off to the netting. Staying alive. Again, first game of the season for the Red Raiders. Actually, I'm not 100% positive it's most likely the first game of the season for Haverling as well. I'm not 100% positive on that, but that ball sneaks through there. Poncello.
Now back to Hornell. The shortstop, number 6, Sean Rose. Andy Davis on deck.
First pitch to Shawnee Rose in the dirt for ball 1. That one. Oh, just foul. It's got to be a pain with the dirt just kicking up as it is. There's the third out. But the damage is done here. 6 runs in this bottom of the second inning. Hornell leads 6-0. We'll be back with the third inning after this.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Chapter in local health.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Owen Smith at the plate here, top of the third inning, 6-0 Hornell on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Smith lifts one. It's not going to get out of the infield though. As Pico comes and makes a little basket catch. Good job, Gennaro. That one was lifted way up. And the tough part for Gennaro is that, obviously the wind is carrying it. You can see he stops, then he starts up again, then has to make the basket catch. So good job, Pico. Gennaro Pico. Dante Neely at the plate now for the Rams. Looking at a 2-0 count. Decides to take there, and Right down the middle by Miller. Hey, Bo Gennaro, ooh, that one's fouled off and into the parking lot. No cars in danger there. Four straight days of baseball coming your way. We're starting with this game, obviously, here today. JVs versus Haverling tomorrow. And that's right back to Miller.
Now back to Haverling, the right fielder, number 6, Dylan Wenbaum.
That's a great feeling. Miller of course, it's a great feeling when it's the ball, the play is complete. Oops. Only because a pitcher is on the mound. He is so used to pitching the ball to home plate, to the batter. Sometimes you see these throws over to first base or whatever that go awry. It happens in Major League Baseball. It has every level. It's almost like they just are worried, and you can see Gates kind of run it over there as far as he could and just kind of underhand it. Yeah, you equate it to doing layups in baseball or in basketball. Sometimes a wide open layup you miss because it's wide open. You know, it doesn't have the challenge and stuff. And there's a strikeout. Miller. This will take us to the bottom of the second, or bottom of the third, I'm sorry. Today's game is brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. I want to thank the Butlers, Michael Hess up there, and the rest of them. Great crew. They do all my car repair work, them in Simmons and Rockwell. By mysticmedia.com, your small business and digital success partner, web development, shirt optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to Mystic Media. Thanks, Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Mystic Media. Simmons & Rockwell Ford and Simmons & Rockwell Nissan, top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deal at one of these two great locations right across the street from each other up there in North Hornell. Simmons & Rockwell Ford and Simmons & Rockwell Nissan. The Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan agencies. The genuine, the original, nothing but the best from the Overhead Door Company of Cane Steel Valor. Thanks, Jim Hoyer. That's his son, Davin, that plays second base. We saw him get a big hit, a double earlier. And then call 607-382-8172. Commercial, residential, agricultural doors from the Overhead Door Company. Of course, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Across the borders, the Bills, the Sabres, your Hornell Red Raiders. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan. Laura Pico at the Dagan Funeral Home. Remember, the lowest cremation services. And your friends at First Heritage Federal Credit Union, corners of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. That's one of several locations throughout the southern tier. Open an Apex checking account, savings account. Check out all the Apex financial services that First Heritage can offer you. And Dr. Ali Mansour, sports medicine physician, 385-3740. Thanks, Dr. Mansour and St. James Hospital. And finally, Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell. They're now hiring, so stop in, bring your resume, or give them a call. Strobel Supply.
On the mound now, for the Haverling Rams is number 13. Ethan Bronx.
And then I got back at 4 in the morning. I'm still tired.
Plates number 6, Dylan Wemba.
Okay.
You want somebody to pay for your gas? I'll go down with you someday when you need a rider.
Okay. Just telling about my trip to see the Mets play last night to someone. Another Mets fan.
Braden Vaughn on deck.
So Hornell looking to tack on. This is Andrew Davis. I bring it up every time especially when it comes to baseball. His uncles, I graduated with one of them, Dave Jeffries. Just great athletes. Nice play.
Now batting for the Raiders, first baseman number 15, Braden Vaughn. Gavin Allers on deck.
So one down here, bottom of the third inning. Pitching for is Ethan Bratz for Haverling now. Steps off. One and one. This is Braden Vaughn. Braden, 11th grader. This one's not going to be catchable. That one lifted. It's going to be trouble. Nope. With the wind, I wasn't 100% positive what was going to happen there, but nice play that time by Thompson. Or I'm sorry, that wasn't Thompson. That was Zachary Musso.
Number 33, Gavin Order. Charlie Order is on deck.
Boyer. Nice play. So 1-2-3 inning for Haverling. Good job by the Rams. It's going to take us to the fourth. We'll be back.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Wait, not in the toilet.
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother. Ooh.
Not again.
I tell you about playing in the mud.
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, happy. What are you doing? We told you never to touch the gun! I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. You could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns. Unload, lock, and away from ammo.
Are you still looking for a truck?
See you later.
Zach Musso. Steve Thomas on deck.
Go up and sit down.
So here we are at top of the fourth inning. Zach Musso up. Chops one back, 2-1. Gates Miller still on the mound here for Hornell. Musso's got the, it's not chalk. Remember they used to have, I think it was chalk years ago that you would put on your cheeks, obviously, to stop any kind of, oh, an Oyer can't handle. It's going to be, got to keep going after. Oh, no, he can't anyways. That's right. That was, yeah. Nice job by Musso, giving a little signal to his group. But let's go. Just looking at the replay there, he so Musso with a double. What I was going to say is Vaughn there, who's playing first. He's got to hustle over there and get the glove down and straddle. You know what I mean? Put and kind of face the ball. He would kind of nonchalantly went over there and grab that. That's something he'll improve on, and I'm sure the coaching will bring up to him as well. If they watch the films. The second you see that ball hit, you've got to get over and get in front of it. I hope that was just out on training, that mercy flight up there. Otherwise, they were trying to save a life, and hate to see anyone in distress. It's lifted center. Argenteri under it. Tagging up. As Musso started and then thought twice about the arm of Argenteri.
Now batting the pitcher, number 13, Ethan Bratz. Second title on deck.
Bratz up. So one out. Musso on second base. Easy throw by Oyer.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Evan Pendle.
So Evan Pendle up now. That grounder to Oyer allowed Musso to go to third. So that ball lifted, and it's, let's see. And Argenteri hustles his way over there. Remember, the center fielder's the leader of the outfielders, so if he calls everybody off, if they can hear him, should be out of the way. And then I don't think that you could see that Davis that time had no problem hearing Argentieri yell him away. Take a look at the stands. Nice day here for baseball. Got people, although I wouldn't like sitting up here looking through this whale and dolphin net that they bought. Next time they buy a netting, get the one that the Major League Baseball and minor league baseballs use, the real thin one. This thing, like you said, you could dredge with it. There, but anyways, we're gonna see through there. Oh, but I'm not gonna be able to. Focus is not. See if I can show it. There they are. There's the people from Haverling, and they got the same amount of people over down the Hornell third base line as well.
boring.
Hitting off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Red Raiders will be number 24. The designated hitter, Charlie Boyer.
It's Charlie Orr up.
Gates Miller in the back.
Oh my God.
Two and one. Thank you very much. The wind taking my score. It landed right on a girl's blanket and stopped dead. Charlie Oyer. Oh, and that one gets under. He can advance to second because the ball is out of play. It's the fourth error on the day for Haverling. But like I said, early season jitters here, and it'll happen. They'll get everything ironed out. They usually do. Always put a good team on the field every year.
In the box for the Red Raiders, the pitcher, number 17, Gates Miller. Wyatt Argentieri is on deck.
Plenty of baseball going on around Section 5. Right now, I know Livonia and Waco are playing, and Leroy and Dansville. This is Gates Miller. Oh, and that's good base running too by Miller. Hornell scores another run. I thought maybe he should jump, try to put. Yeah, I think he had time to throw out the runner.
Number 7, Wyatt Argentine. Gerald Pico is on deck.
That ball goes out of play. One and one to Wyatt Argentary. Two and one now. Cameron Bratz on the mound for Haverling. Or I'm sorry. Did I say that right? Ethan Bratz. It's my first game of the year too, so I can make some mistakes. That's a walk. Gennaro Pico up. Ponicello on deck. Oh, and 2. Nice placement that time by Bratz. Strike 3. So 1 down is Ponicello. Again, if you're just joining us, new head coach for Hornell this year. Brought up from the JV level is Joe Flint. Joe was also my color commentator for basketball for years. Up until last year, he started being an assistant coach for the high school basketball team. He decided to try his hand at coaching. He was a good color man for me. He knows a lot about baseball. and basketball. Can of Steel grad he is. A few years older than me. And a double play. Nothing Hornell could do that time. Beautiful job by the Rams. Let's take a look at this again here. Ball kind of just dies. So 1 run home for the Raiders makes it 7-0. We go to commercial. We'll be back. Eventually we'll go to commercial.
In local health.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Alex Byler up. Top of the 5th inning here, 7-0 Hornell. That one popped up. Ponicello looks under, but watch the wind. Nice job. There's not much you can do, but Ponicello did do a great job that time. So 1 down. Cameron Seeger up. Seeger takes a first pitch strike from Gates Miller. Amazing, Gates Miller. All these kids. It's amazing. This is my 34th year of bringing you high school baseball. These kids everyone just grows up and moves on. I'm looking down, I see some kids that, or they're kids to me, but they're 30 years old or 40 years old where I covered their games, or older. Jeez. I was televising their games many years ago. televising then, not streaming, obviously. That one fouled away. Don't forget again, we'll be live tomorrow for junior varsity action, Hornell and Haverling, right here at the stadium. Another one popped up, Ponticello. It's going to hit the roof. For those that are watching that have never been here, one of the few, if the only baseball stadium that I know of, high school baseball stadium that has a roof on it. There it is. And it's metal. That's why, hence when I played high school, I never played high school baseball, but I played high school football. We played in this stadium. So when they built the new football and track facility back in 1988, 1989 it opened, the first facility in New York State to have artificial turf, and boy, the turf was rough. It was more like it was all sand filled. It wasn't the rubber. So when you scraped along there, you got cuts and burns. But anyways, they turned this into strictly baseball. And it's also the home of the Hornell Steamers, collegiate baseball team. That lifted by Smith. Pico's underneath it. Pico loses his hat. And that's the third out. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. As always, you can find out more information on the Peisch Sports apps and social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course you're watching YouTube. Again, I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth. There's the only recognition in the stadium here. Lenny Caruso, he coached when I was in high school. I coached from 1972, I believe, to 1999. There's his accomplishment, yep. Section 5 champs in 81, 82, 91, 92. STC, remember the old Sullivan Trail Conference. 346 wins. I'm surprised he's still alive. And I say that because, oh boy, he looked like he was under stress every game. Such a great person. But I'm serious, it was funny how he would yell and yell and yell, and of course it was a different time back then. Today's game brought to you by Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop in the area. Give John Birch a call, 324-1155. Maple City Collision on the campus of Maple City Dodge up there. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs. No order too big, no order too small. You can get anything you want. You get signage as well. Hoodies, jackets, socks. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose, 324-1326. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. And there's his son getting ready to bat. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. There's Dr. Joseph McKay. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Stop in 44 Genesee Street, or give him a call, 382-3751. Apex Chiropractic Services. There's a strike. 1-1. Joe 'Flint. I'm sorry, I'm doing two different things at once here, so I apologize. That one's lifted up 1-2. Two and two. Partly cloudy and 68 here in Hornell for this game between Hornell and Haverling. That one a base hit. And Rose is going to try. Oh, no, he's not. He went back. I saw him head off or take off for out of the corner of my eye for a second when that ball was bobbled, but he was better off staying right where he was. Andrew Davis at the plate. Two and 0. 7-0 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard here, live from Maple City Park in Hornell. I tell you, the wind, even though it's 68 degrees, and usually this time of year, anytime when it gets this warm out, and it's really not that warm, but it feels a lot warmer, Rose takes off. And that one's going to sneak through. Rose is coming all the way home. Davis chugging for third. And he's in safe. Wow, beautiful play, Andrew. You can see Rose coming around. And Davis sees a little trouble in the outfield, so he heads to third. Throw over to third. And that ball's going to get thrown away, and Davis is going to be at a trot home. So 9-0 Hornell now. Hornell scored 6 runs in the second, 1 run in the fourth, and here 2 runs home with nobody out in the fifth. Oops, I didn't change that. He's hit by the pitch. It's Braden Vaughn. Sorry, I didn't change. We're at the bottom of the fifth. I didn't change that on the scoreboard. Apologize.
At the plate, the second baseman, number 33, Devin Boyd. Charlie Oyer is on deck.
So Devin Oyer up, Charlie Oyer on deck. Ooh. Oyer, Devin Oyer takes a ball. One and one. Oh, and a late swing. That was one of the ones that Oyer, I think, was going to take it. And then he goes, wait a minute, I can hit this. And was a little late on it, but did make contact, fouls it off for a 1-2 count. Everyone has done that. Should I? Should I not? Should I? That one's in the dirt for 2-2. That one takes a wild bounce. This field really desperately needs to be rolled by a large machine. I know they roll it with a small roller here before the season starts, but the problem is it's not filled with any kind of heavy, but that's not even the issue. They need a bigger machine here to roll this, and you can see what happens. You get wild bounces sometimes. I think that, I wonder if the city of Hornell has one they could have brought over and roll this field. Obviously, it's a high school field. There's not a ton of money to put toward, making sure everything's perfect. So I wouldn't even know how to do it. I mean, how you would maybe put dirt down or something, and that ball gets away, and runners are going to advance. This is Wyatt Evingham at the plate, looking at a 2-1 count. Staying alive. Well, now it's 2-2, I should say. Oh, a little late on that one. Evingham is going to go down. It wasn't late so much as trying to reach for it. Out low and outside. First out. Gates Miller, top of the order. Slow pitch, nice little, not sure what that was, a little off speed. Caught Miller looking. Hefty swing at that, back against the bricks. Another slow pitch. Didn't bite on that one. Of course, that one wasn't over the middle. So Miller gets hit by the pitch, and Wyatt Argenteri up. Bases loaded now for Arge with 1 out.
Center fielder, number 7, Wyatt Argenteri.
This would be a good. There's a strike. You know he wants to swing at it. 0-2. It's every kid's dream here, or everybody's dream, no matter how old you are, I guess, to hit a grand slam, or even hit a nice hit with bases loaded, bring some runs home. And he lifts it. Then it comes back. Oh, and it comes out of the glove. Do you actually, I'd like be interested, oh, and that ball's going to get away. But there's dirt in the eyes. That ball, look, I think just died because of the wind. And I was just wondering if, do you give an error on a play that's that tough? I don't know how that works when it comes to scoring that. See, he started out, but then it just died on him because the wind is blowing back, so it just killed that ball. And that's the 10-run rule, so Hornell's going to win it.
Got to go home early now.
Mm-hmm. So that's your final. Again, don't forget we'll be back live here tomorrow for JV action. And then varsity on Thursday and Friday, boys. Games right here. So busy few days coming up. Good start for the Red Raiders. Coaches know each other. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow night. Don't forget to log on to Peisch Sports, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and more for more information. And we'll see you later. Final score, 10-0.
Wait! Not in the toilet!
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother! Ooh!
Not again.
What did I tell you about playing in the mud?
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, happy. What are you doing? We told you never to touch the gun!
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a
You
deal.
could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns, unload, lock, and away from ammo.
Are you
.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney.